Well, I've been thinking about how theists like to say that the universe was created from the top down. It's created, you know. Well, it was created, something created it, right? Yeah. Not an intelligent designer, and not from the top down. Actually, you know what? I'm going to read a paper that will show you why it's from the bottom up. By random chance is the best way to describe it. It is the evidence of the reason the universe is bottom up. It's not top down, like some theists like to say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of entertainment. I've been practicing around with the green screen here, as you can see, and give you a little entertainment, some happy dappy doo. Here's a song that I wrote. It's called Couldn't Fight It That Hard. Enjoy the video. DriveBYE out.
How or why did I raise my chin? Where or when can I question all there is that didn't win? That's what all I ever do every other day. She looked me in the eye, then stared into my heart. I couldn't fight it, I could not fight it that hard. Took a while before it overcame me. I can't deny it, I can't deny that I was wrong. Leave it roll. Can't find me, I'm just one of the crowd. Once in a while I pull out and hide inside of a cloud. Forget about me, I don't live in the past. Smoky white looking She looked me in the eye, then
Science Boost for Bottom-Up Theory of Universe by John Gribben. Distant quasars appear to be spread very evenly across the sky according to the last surveys, because their light has taken many billions of years to reach us. This is equivalent to saying that matter was evenly distributed in the early universe, but today matter is in clumps, with galaxies apparently distributed around bubble-like voids. This poses problems for the top-down model of a galaxy formation, according to Michael Longo of the University of Michigan and in Ann Arbor. The theory predicts that large structures formed first after the Big Bang and that these later broke up into galaxies and stars. The frothy nature of the galaxy distribution was discovered by surveys at small red shifts. About 0.1 and object's redshift is a measure of its distance, with higher redshifts corresponding to greater distances. The cluster of galaxies and voids in our vicinity are on a scale of about 100 megaparsecs. 1 parsec is about 3.25 light years. Quasars, the bright cores of active galaxies, can be seen farther away than ordinary galaxies, but few surveys have attempted to catalog the positions of all the quasars in patches of the sky large enough to reveal structures of the scale seen in galaxy surveys. Longo studied 2 such surveys, one of the 216 quasars and the other of 127 quasars. Each survey of a particular portion of the sky includes all the quasars with redshifts around 2.2. It is not easy to compare the patterns seen in the quasar distribution with those in the galaxy distribution at lower redshifts, because you have to take account of the expansion of the universe between a redshift of 2.2 and a redshift of about 0.1. subtleties of such calculations do not have to be considered in order to appreciate Longo's most dramatic finding. All the correlations for both quasar samples are consistent with zero, so there is no evidence for clustering. Astrophysical Journal, volume number 403, page 466. Strictly speaking, the lack of evidence for clustering only rules out the existence of structures more than a third of the size of the structures seen at lower redshifts. But this is still sufficient to rule out the possibility that today's galaxy's conglomerates arose from the top downwards. Longo does not discuss how these findings might relate to the ripples in the structure of the cosmic microwave background radiation found by NASA's COBE satellite. The Cosmic Background Explorer. These correspond to still earlier epochs, but Longo's results clearly suggest that structure in the universe formed from the bottom up, with galaxies first forming clusters, then superclusters, and so on. This is the way structure arises in the widely favored cold dark matter scenarios, which have been shown to agree well with the COBE dating.
Ta-da!
Leave it roll.